As Jeffrey Gitomer quoted, great salespeople are relationship builders who provide value and help their customers win. Good day, everyone. In this video, our group is tasked to discuss the adding value, self-leadership, and teamwork. I am Lorenzo III M. Gumboc. Together with me are Mr. Jomar Aday, Miss Ferry Joy Calambro, Miss Maureen Faith Espejo, and Miss Ofelia Marie Morales. And we are the Group 6.
That I will introduce myself first. I am Ferry Joy Calambro and I am the first reporter of this group. And first is the learning objectives from stage 1 to stage 7. In first is stage 1, effective self-leadership. Self-leadership, a critical requirement for success in any career, has been described as doing the right things and doing them well. Dito daw ang self-leadership ay pinakamahalaga para magkaroon ng successful career as individual. Dapat tama yung mga bagay na ginagawa natin to make us more efficient and productive. At dapat may disiplina tayo kasi hindi naman natin ma-achieve yung goal natin kung hindi align yung mga objectives sa ginagawa natin. In stage 1, setting goals and objectives, establishing priorities by setting goals and objectives is the key to effective self-leadership. This first stage of self-leadership has been appropriately referred to as beginning with the end of mind. In setting goals and objectives, we must establish priorities para sa sarili natin to have an effective self-leadership, para malaman natin kung anong dapat natin unahin. In beginning with the end of mind, you have a plan already before setting your goals and objectives. Example, as a salesperson, dapat alam mo yung mga responsibilities mo at kung ano yung mga dapat gawin para ma-achieve yung goal mo. At hindi lang ka dapat nakafocus sa mga bagay na alam mo na. Dapat i-leverage mo din yung knowledge mo on how to improve your sales performance. Kasi hindi naman basta na positive lang ang outcome. Kaya need natin ng self-leadership to achieve our goals and objectives. And in stage 1, there is a 5 sequential stages of self-leadership. In stage 1, setting goals and objectives. Dapat may goal and objectives tayo. And then stage 2, territory analysis and account classification. Dapat alam mo kung sino yung mga prospective buyer mo, where they located, sino yung may mga authority to buy, sino yung naka-influence sa kanilang buying decision. In account classification is what is the probability of selling the account, ano kaya yung posibleng kitain ko, or ano kaya yung potential share na makukuha ko. In development, stage 3, development and implementation of strategies and plans. Dito, sa development, para ma-identify mo yung goals mo to increase operational efficiency para mas profitable yung business mo. Dapat mag-implement ka ng mga strategies and plans. Stage 4, tapping, technology, and automation. This one is you must keep up with the changes of the technology para hindi maiwanan yung business mo. Example, yung mga uso ngayon na pwede ka mag-post ng mga product mo in internet to have prospect buyer or other type of services na ma-offer ng technologies ngayon like deliveries, inquiries para mas madali sa part mo and sa part ng customers mo. Assessment and evaluation. Sa assessment is dito nag-provide ng feedback para ma-improve yung mga dapat na kailangan para ma-improve sa business mo. Sa evaluation is dito malalaman mo kung positive or negative ba yung mga strategies na ginamit mo sa pagplan mo sa business mo. Or mga positive ba ang mga outcome na ginamit mo ng mga strategies. Next slide is what makes a good goal. Although goals and objectives might best be described as desired outcomes, These two words carry specific meaning. Desires implies that it is something worthy of working toward, expanding resources to reach. Outcomes connotes that it is specify result or effect resulting from certain activities and behavior, something that can be described and pointed out. And then dito sa desire, yan yung mga bagay na gusto natin gawin or gusto natin mangyari. In outcomes, ito yung mga result na pinagtrabahoan natin para makamit ng mga desires natin. And next is required characteristic of goals and objectives. Effective goals and objectives must possess three functional classifications: realistic yet challenging. Goals should be realistic and reachable. When set behind what is possible, goals cease to motivate and often become a disincentive to performance. In realistic and yet challenging, dapat yung mga goal mo is nakaset sa time na kaya mo siyang gawin. Example, in selling, ang goal mo is i-achieve yung 500k in a month na sales. So, dapat in 1 month, makuha mo yon kasi in return, malaki naman profit na makukuha mo. So, mamamotivate ka rin. Hindi yung mag-set ka ng goal na malayo sa katotohanan na di mo ma-achieve, diba? And second, specific and quantifiable. Without specify, goals become ambiguous and have no clear meaning. Sa specific, dapat maliwanag kung ano talaga gusto mo mangyari o i-achieve sa goal mo kasi minsan may iba ginagawa lang nila pero hindi naman nila alam kung ano talaga goal nila. So, ang result, negative outcomes. So, dapat specific and quantifiable ang goals mo. In time specific, stating a specific timeline is the third requirement of goal and objectives. Dito yung sinasabi ko na dapat may target time ka kasi hindi matatawag na goal yun kung wala kang time limit or date na iset. Next slide is working with different levels and types of goals. For maximum effectiveness, sales people establish goal at 4 different levels: personal goal, territory goal, account goals, and sales call goals. First is personal goals. A salesperson individual's desire accomplishment, such as achieving desired annual income over a specific period of time. Ang desire ng salesperson is ma-accomplish ang goal niya tulad ng annual income sa sales niya within a month. Yung example, kung may quota siya within a month, yun. Yung personal goal niyan is ma-reach niya yun. And then, territory goal. A salesperson desire of selling a certain amount of product with an area or territory in order to achieve personal goal. In this territory goal, ang salesperson ang desire niya is magbenta siya ng amount of product within the area lang or territory para ma-achieve yung personal goal niya. Example, si salesperson na assign sa jog na jeans. So, yung personal goal niya, ma-achieve yung quota within that area lang ng jog jeans. So, yun lang yung sales na papasok sa kanya. Yun yung territorial goal. And then, sa account goals is a salesperson desire of selling a certain amount of product to one customer or account in order to achieve territory and personal goal. Ito, yun yung mga items or product na binibenta mo para ma-achieve yung territory and personal goals mo. Sa sales call goals, a salesperson's desire of selling a certain amount of product per each sales call in order to achieve account, territory, and personal goal. Dito is yung per account ng items na binibenta mo sa customer, yung pag-sell stock mo. Sell stock ka talaga para makabenta, para ma-achieve yung account, territory, and personal goals mo. Next is common types of sales goals. Financial goals, income, financially, security. Ito involve yung saving, spending, earning or investing, dapat alam mo kung paano mag-manage ng pera mo, especially kung meron kang mga long-term plans sa life mo. Career advancement, work. Career advancement goal, work in choosing field advancement. Ito yung mga gusto mo na work or gusto mo na makagain pa ng new learning sa other company. Like that. Or example, gusto mo mag-manager sa high-end na company para may experience ka. Ganyan. Personal development goals, education, training, relationships outside the work. Mga personal growth mo or gusto mo sumali ng mga trainings para may knowledge ka or relationship outside the work na mga personal mo na mga goals mo. Sales volume goals, dollar sales, unit sales, number of orders, aggregates, or by groups. Ito yung mga target sales mo, mga bulk orders na gusto mo na i-target within the month. Yung mga kita mo na gusto mo na ma-hit mo. Yung mga numbers of orders. Ganyan. Sales call activity goals. Calls made, calls by day, calls by account, or presentations made. Mga calls na nagawa mo para makahanap ka ng prospect buyer or customer mo para sa business mo or sa company ninyo. Sales expense goal, total expenses by category, percent of sales. Dito is yung mga operating expenses like materials, cost of associated with distributing, marketing, and selling a product and services, or income statement ninyo within a month, yung mga expenses. Profitability goals, gross profit, contributions, margin, returns, and discounts. Dito na it measures with income and expenses sa isang business. Ito yung primary goal nila, yung profitability goal, kasi pag hindi profitable ang isang business, it will not survive in a long run. Kaya need nila malaman yung mga current and past profitability nila para ma-achieve yung goal nila. Market share, total share of potential market per group comparisons. In market share, ito yung indicator if ang business is competitive in the market. So, need nila i-identify yung mga key trends ni customer behavior or key trends in customer behavior para magiging competitive sila. Share of account, share of customer purchase. Ito yung mga percentage of customers' purchase that a firm receives in exchange for its goods. Yung mga pag bumili ang customer, yung may in return na item, ganyan. And then, yung return ni customer sa'yo is in a form of bayad, ana. Ancillary activity goals, required reports turned in, training conducted, sales call. Ito yung mga nag-provide ng mga additional help and support like conducting trainings, yung mga activity na ginagawa nila para mas efficient yung pagpalago ng business nila. Customer retention goal, numbers of account lost, complaints received, lost account ratios. Dito nakapaloob yung mga brand reputation, mga quality assurance, customers experience, customers loyalty. Yan yung mga goal nila na dapat nilang mas i-improve. New account goals, numbers of new accounts. Dito yung mga sales potentials. Customer service goals is customer goodwill regeneration, level of satisfaction, receivables collected. Gusto nila na improve yung customer satisfaction and experience for increasing their customer loyalty. Conversion goals, ratio of number of sales to number of calls made. Dito yung pag monitor nila ng mga total numbers of calls made versus numbers of opportunities created, and then the outcome is ang kuan nila, yung mga total ng call per opportunity na nagagawa nila everyday. In next is territory analysis and account classification. It is all about finding the customers and prospect who are mostly likely to buy. Territory analysis, the process of surveying an area to determine customers and prospect who are most likely to buy. Ito yung analysis na if where they located, who has the authority to buy, who can influence their purchase decision. Account goal, a salesperson desire of selling a certain amount of product to one customer or account in order to achieve territory and personal goals. Ito yung desires ng salesperson na magbenta ng mga certain amount of product sa isang customer para ma-achieve yung territory and personal goals nila. Sales call goals, a salesperson desires of selling a certain amount of product per each sales call in order to achieve account, territory, and personal goals. Dito, yung desires ng salesperson is magbenta ng certain amount of product per each call para ma-achieve yung account and territory and personal goals. Thank you. That's all. Thank you.
Good day, everyone. I am Lorenzo III Gumboc from the Group 6, and I am the second reporter tasked for the continuation of the topic. So, to start, let me define account classification. Account classification places existing customers and prospects into categories based on their sales potential and assists salespeople in prioritizing accounts for call planning and time allocation purposes. So during the process of account classification, it is common for salespeople to find that 80 to 90% of their sales potential is generated by 10 to 20% of the total accounts. Consequently, the result of account classification can guide salespeople in more efficient allocation of time, effort, and resources, while simultaneously enabling them to be more effective in achieving sales goals. So there are two commonly used methods for classifying accounts, which are single-factor analysis and portfolio analysis. First, let us talk about the single-factor analysis, which is also referred to as ABC analysis. It is the simplest and most often used method for classifying accounts. As the name suggests, accounts are analyzed on the basis of one single factor, typically the level of sales potential. On the basis of sales potential, the accounts are placed into 3 or 4 categories, denoted by letters of the alphabet, which are A, B, C, and D. Accounts with the highest potential are traditionally sorted into category A, whereas those with medium potential go into B, and so on. So all accounts in the same category receive equal selling effort. For example, A accounts may be called on every 2 weeks, B accounts every 4 to 6 weeks, and C accounts might receive a personal sales call once a year and be serviced by the seller's telemarketing team during the interim. So here is an example of single-factor classification schemas used by 3 different sales organizations, which are Schema 1, Ingwis Logic Incorporated, Schema 2, Weber Source Associates, LLC, Schema 3, Federal Metal Products. So, on A accounts, on Schema 1, accounts with the highest potential, the 20% that do or could account for 80% of sales, and the annual number of calls is 24. On Schema 2, accounts with the highest potential, the 20% that do or could account 80% of sales, annual number of calls is equals to 52. On Schema 3, high volume current customer, the 20% that currently account for 80% of sales volume, the annual number of calls is equals to 48. On B accounts, on Schema 1, medium potential accounts. The 80% of that account for 20% of sales volume. Annual number of calls is equals to 12. Schema 2. Accounts with moderate sales potential but who are regular and reliable customers. Annual number of calls is equals to 24. On Schema 3, accounts with high potential but who are not current customers. Annual number of calls is equals to 12. C accounts. Accounts with the least sales potential. Annual number of calls is equals to 4. On Schema 2, lower sales potential accounts. Annual number of calls is equals to 8. On Schema 3, medium potential accounts that are current customers. Annual number of calls is equals to 12. Lastly, on D accounts, on Schema 1, none. This schema uses only three classes of accounts. On Schema 2, accounts that cost more in time and energy than they are produced in sales or profits. Annual number of calls is equals to 0. Lastly, on Schema 3, accounts with medium potential but who are not current customers. Annual number of calls is equals to 6. So, the simplicity of single-factor analysis is a prime contributor to its popularity for use by field salespeople. It is a straightforward and requires no statistical analysis or data manipulation, although this lack of complexity is appealing. Its ability to use only one factor for analyzing and classifying accounts is also a significant limitation. So salespeople is certainly an important input in allocating selling effort, but other factors of interest are selling companies' competitive strength in each account, the account's need for additional attention and effort, profitability of the account, and amount of competitive pressure on the account. Next is the portfolio analysis, which is also referred to as a factor analysis. The portfolio analysis method attempts to overcome the weakness of single factor analysis by allowing two factors to be considered simultaneously. Each account is examined on the basis of two specified factors and sorted into proper segment of a matrix. This matrix is typically divided into four cells, and accounts are placed into proper classification cell on the basis of their individual ratings, which are high and low or strong and weak on each factor of interest. Sale location denotes the overall attractiveness of the different accounts and serves as a guide for the salesperson's allocation of resources and effort. Typically, each account in the same cell will receive the same amount of selling effort. So, this example of portfolio analysis details the account characteristics and suggested selling effort locations for a typical portfolio analysis incorporating the factors of first, account opportunity, and second is the seller's competitive position. Account opportunity takes into consideration of the buyer's level of need for and ability to purchase the seller's products, along with financial stability and growth prospects. On the other hand, competitive position denotes the relationship between the account and the seller and includes variables such as seller's share of account, competitive pressure, and key decision makers' attitude towards the seller. Accounts sorted into segment 1 are high on opportunity, exhibit strong competitive positions, and should receive the highest level of selling effort, while accounts falling into segment 2 are high on opportunity but weak on competitive positions. Thus, these level accounts should receive a high level of attention to strengthen the seller's competitive position, while segment 3 contains the 80 to 90% of accounts doing the 10 to 20% of sellers' volume. These accounts are loyal and regular customers, which are high on competitive position but offer weak opportunity. Strategically, these accounts should receive a lower investment of selling effort designed to maintain the seller's current competitive positions, while accounts sorted into segment 4 are considered unattractive and allocated minimal selling effort as they are characterized by low opportunity and weak competitive position. So within the past several years, many sellers have been successful in servicing segment 3 and 4 accounts outside the personal selling channel by using alternatives such as telemarketing, direct mail, the internet, and proprietary extranets. It is very common for salespeople to find 80 to 90% of their sales potential generated by 10 to 20% of their accounts. Therefore, portfolio analysis offers the advantages of enhanced flexibility and ability to incorporate multiple variables for analyzing and sorting accounts. So, reflecting these strong points, the use of portfolio analysis is gaining in popularity. Now, let us proceed to stage 3, which is the development and implementation of strategies and plans. Stage 1 provides the salesperson with the guidelines of what is important and the goals to be accomplished at the levels of individual sales calls, accounts, and the overall territory. While stage 2 identifies and establishes the priority and potential of each account in the territory along with the relative location of each account. Top salespeople do not stop there. They use this information to develop strategies and plans that will guide them toward achieving their goals by applying their available resources in a deliberate and organized fashion that effectively cultivates and harvests the potential sales available in the territory. The strategic management process is about getting from point A to point B more effectively, efficiently, and enjoying the journey and learning from it. Part of that journey is the strategy, and part of it is execution. Having a good strategy dictates how you travel the road you have selected, and effective execution makes sure you are checking in along the way. On average, this process can take between 3 and 4 months. However, no one organization is alike, and you may decide to fast track your process or slow it down. Move at a pace that works best for you and your team and leverage this as a resource. So how to implement an effective strategic plan? As your business goes through the stages of strategic planning, it will take steps to build the plan. The following steps can be helpful in creating an effective strategic plan. First, study the overall market. Second, complete a SWOT analysis. Third, define your business goals. Fourth, develop departmental goals. Fifth, set short time objectives. Sixth, identify staffing, budgeting, and financing needs. Seventh, identify which KPIs you will track. 8. Identify the needs of your customers. 9. Identify and evaluate your competitors. 10th. Address the individuals needed to achieve goals. 11th. Assess the financial results. So here is an example of strategic planning following the steps of an effective strategic plan. Budding Blossoms is a floral business that needs a new strategic plan for the next 5 years. So the company will implement strategic planning to help reach its goals as well as to develop its overall profitability. So as Budding Blossoms enters the stages of strategic planning, the business owners and stakeholders determine that a new plan should be implemented rather than updating the current plan. So, Budding Blossom strategic plan should fully reflect the changing marketplace. The new plan will include goals and the action steps needed to achieve those goals. So, first is the mission or objective statement and the business goal. Budding blossoms will evaluate the current economic climate and how it affects the business to apply strategies for increasing online sales to improve the bottom line. Using past and current data from online sales records, analyzing competitors and suppliers, and finding new opportunities for its business. Budding blossoms will increase its overall revenue. Next is implementing SWOT analysis. Budding blossoms will use data uncovered in its overall look at the company's internal and external environment and use this data to complete a SWOT analysis. So, based on this analysis, budding blossoms may set some strategic objectives such as increasing revenue, managing costs, and varying products and revenue streams. Next, analyzing the market. Budding Blossom's competitors include other floral arrangement businesses that provide edible arrangements to the market. Budding Blossoms will initiate a new product development plan to include edible arrangements to the current product line in order to meet the customer demands of the market. Next, identifying and tracking KPIs. Budding Blossoms has discovered that it needs to diversify its products in order to keep up with ever-changing consumer demand for edible arrangements. So this is a far-reaching change that will affect most sectors of the company. Budding Blossoms will track the critical KPIs such as its total online sales as referred from its social media campaigns and the sales and marketing funnels used to direct customers to the Budding Blossoms e-commerce website. Finally, is financial assessment. Budding Blossoms will be accepting funding to initiate the production of new products. Further, the company will seek opportunities to expand its market reach by 28% to increase total sales by 15% to reach its revenue goal by the outlined date. Next is establishing and implementing selling tasks and activity plans. When properly executed, sales planning results in a schedule of activities that can be used as a map for achieving objectives. First, start with the big picture. A long-term plan spanning the next 6 to 12 months. This big picture highlights commitments and deadlines and facilitates setting up with the activities required to meet those commitments and deadlines. In turn, the longer range plans provide the basis for shorter time frame plans and selling activities. The Salesperson Planning Program at Federal Metal Products FMP offers a good overview and prototype of effective salesperson planning. So, what is a sales plan and what makes for successful sales planning? A sales plan is the who, where, why, when, and how that will guide you to hitting your sales goals. This is a month to month forecast of the sales you expect to achieve and how you plan to get there. It covers past results, sales operations, and how you plan to find, engage with, and sell to new customers. Armed with the information you'll compile within your sales plan, you can quickly identify and any upcoming problems, sales droughts, or opportunities and then do something about them. So, what a sales action plan can do for your sales team. If done correctly, the right sales plan template empowers you to spend even more time on growing and developing your startup rather than responding reactively to the day to day development and sales. So you'll get time based goals with the steps to achieve them, a clear action plan with specific strategies proven to work, purposeful tasks and daily activities for your representatives to achieve, and an easier view of how your sales team is progressing towards your goals. So, the benefits of the sales planning or the 5 reasons why you need a sales plan. Creating a sales plan from scratch can be daunting. And even with the right sales planning template, it can feel like a lot of work. So, why should you have your sales strategy written down and ready to act on? Let's talk about 5 benefits of sales planning that will help grow your revenue. First, having clear time-bound goals with revenue targets. There's a reason they say a goal without a plan is just a wish. If you want your sales team to execute on and accomplish your sales goals, you need to have a plan in place. When targets are linked to specific timeframes and actions, your whole team will see how their individual work is involved in reaching your sales goals. Second, outlining proven strategies, processes, and tactics to hit your goals. Without a specific action in a place, your team won't be able to prioritize their time with the right sales tactics and strategies to hit their targets. So with a clear outline of the tactics that bring the most significant ROI for your team, each rep can get the best result for the time they spend selling. Third, allocation of internal sales team resources needed. With a business plan that considers the sales goals of the whole company, you can have a better perspective on where to allocate your resources. Any good sales plan template include information about how the sales team is organized. This helps your whole team stay focused on the deals that matter most and the pieces of sales process where they excel. Fourth, tracking sales team progress towards your revenue goals. As your sales team members are working hard to execute the plan you've put together, you'll have a much clearer picture of how their individual efforts affect the overall goal. Track their sales activity and link it to the sales targets you are trying to achieve. Lastly, is the specific actionable task for every member of your sales team to achieve. With an action plan in place, each team member knows that what they're supposed to be doing and why they're doing it. So this keeps them motivated and helps them to see how their individual efforts makes a difference. So there are also 9 steps to create a sales plan that will times 10 your sales team's result according to Ryan Robinson. So it may seem like a lot of work to develop a sales plan at this point, but once you do, you'll be in a place to take your sales or brand to the next level. So let's break down this process step by step so you can start achieving greater results. First is define your sales goals and milestones. With a sales plan, we begin at the end, an end goal. Start by choosing the sales metrics that matter most to your overall business. This could be annual or monthly recurring revenue, retention on churn rates, average conversion time, average conversion rate, and customer lifetime value. So it doesn't matter so much which metric you choose. The important point is that it can tell you whether or not what you've done has been a success. Next, look at last year's forecast and results. Were you being realistic? How did sales revenue increase annually? How does that compare your company to the industry standards? Use this information to determine what realistically you can bring in based on the size of the market, your company goals, and the experience and resources available to your sales team. So after setting clear sales goals, it's time to set milestones. This involves breaking that big number down into smaller expectations with strict deadlines. So this should challenge and motivate your sales team without being so difficult they kill morale. Lean on your sales team during this process. After all, they're in the trenches with you and probably have the best knowledge about your customers. So learn about what they do during the work week to close deals. Ask how much they're currently doing and how much bandwidth they have to do more. This will give you a real frontline take on what goals and milestones to set in your sales plan template. Finally, create specific targets with clear deadlines. For example, to achieve a sales goal of increasing revenue by 15%, you might set the milestone of increasing your customer base by 20% or increasing sales by 50% of your specific product. Brought together, these milestones inform and support your overall sales plan, giving you a clear, actionable workflow to hit your overall goals for the year. Number two, clearly define your target market or niche. You need to know the market you're in and the niche you are going to occupy so you can properly position your business for growth. What's a business niche? It's more than just what your business specializes in. A niche, the space your business occupies with your products, contents, company culture, branding, and message. It is how people identify with you and search you out over the competition. As a serial entrepreneur, Jason Zook explains, when you try to create something for everyone, you end up creating something for no one. Don't do that. Instead, start by looking at a niche and asking yourself these questions. How big is the market? Is there a built in demand for what you're selling? What's your current market position? Who are your competitors? What are their strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats? If you're stuck, start by going back to your own strengths. List out your strongest interests and passions. Pick a field where the odds are already in your favor, where you have proven track record, more expertise to offer, an extensive contact base, and people who can provide you with intros. These kinds of strategic advantages will amplify the result you are able to get from your sales plan. So start with one product in one niche. You can always branch out to a complementary niche later. Sell beautiful handicraft teacups? How about a booming doily business? Or customizable teaspoons? A niche doesn't limit you, it focuses you. Number three, understand your target customers. Chasing the wrong customers will only waste your time and money. So don't allow them to sneak into your sales plan. Your best customers are the ones that are successful with your product and see the ROI of it. Talk to them and find out what they have in common. While defining ideal customers depends on your company and market. Here are some basic characteristics you want to identify: the company size, the number of employees, number of customers, yearly revenue, size of the relevant department, geographical information, industry, job title of your POC, buying process, the goal they're trying to achieve with your product or service. Also, don't forget to think about whether they're going to be a good fit. If this is a long-term relationship you are developing rather than a short-term one, you want to make sure you're speaking the same language and share a similar culture and vision. Use this information to build out an ideal customer profile. This is a fictitious organization that gets significant value from using your product or service and also provides significant value to your company. A customer profile helps you when qualifying leads and disqualifying bad fit customers before you waste time trying to sell to them. So once you know the type of company you want to target with your sales team, it's time to get inside their head. Start by hanging out where they hang out. Are they on social media? What their network of choice? Are they members of any Facebook or LinkedIn groups? Can you answer industry questions for them on Quora or Reddit? What podcasts do they listen to or what resources do they read? So get in your customers' heads and you'll be in much better position to sell to them. Number 4, map out your customer's journey. The next part of an effective sales plan needs to address how that ideal customer becomes your customer. Do this by mapping out their journey, including actions and events during the different stages of the sales funnel, which are awareness, interest, consideration, intent, purchase, and post sale. So set up a customer survey or chat directly with your current happy customers to gather valuable sales planning insights. You might ask them, when you become a customer, what did you want our product to do for you? What features were important to you? Why? What was your budget? How were you solving this problem before using our product? So, to fully understand your journey as a customer, you can also ask about past buying experiences, such when was the last time you bought something similar? What was that a good or bad experience? Why? Was what was the decision making process like? How did you evaluate different offers? Which factors made you choose that particular solution? So once you've identified the awareness, interest, and consideration stages, let your prospects and new customers build the rest of their roadmap by asking them what's next. What needs to happen to make you a customer? If, for example, they say they'll have to get approval from the VP of Finance, ask, okay, and let's say he agrees that we're the right fit, what's next? We call this the virtual close, a way to put your prospect in a future thinking state of mind that makes them imagine buying from you. Asking this question to several high quality prospects will tell you those final steps in the customer journey and until they've signed on the dotted line. Finally, piece together the post sale journey. Once a prospect becomes a customer, what's next? How do you enable them to use your product and be successful with it? What happened to create your most loyal customers? Understanding this piece of the sales process is very essential to managing and increasing customer retention. Number 5, define your value propositions. You know your customers, you know their journey. Now, define where you fit in by looking at your competitive advantage. Fully articulating what sets you apart from the competition is a crucial element of your sales plan template. Start by asking a few simple questions. Why do customers buy from us? Why do customers buy from our competitors and not us? Why do some potential customers not buy at all? What do we need to do to be successful in the future? Remember that customer buy benefits, not features, not only features. When describing your value proposition, it's very easy to get caught up in talking about you what you've made, what you do. Instead, flip the script and talk about what your product will do for your customers. A strong competitive advantage will reflect the competitive strength of your business. It is preferably, but not necessarily, unique. It is clear and simple. It may change over the time as competitors try to steal your ideas and must be supported by ongoing market search. For example, the competitive advantage of help desk software has nothing to do with its social media integrations and real time ticket tracking. It's the fact that it allows its customers to focus on creating a great customer experience. Here's the point, focus on value, not only in features in your sales plan template. Your competitive advantage will inform everything your company does moving forward. from marketing to product development. It's a great example of where sales can influence the development of a product and the direction of a business. Sixth, organize your sales team. The way your sales team is organized can enable them to better serve their customers and bring you revenue into your business faster. Here are the three basic structures for your sales team. First, the island, where individual representatives work alone. Second, assembly line. Each sales representative is assigned a specialized role such as lead generation, SDR or qualifier, account executive, closer, or customer success, or the farmer. Pods. Each sales representative is assigned a specialized role in a pod or group that's responsible for the entire journey of a specific customers. So think about the strengths and weaknesses of your sales team members and how they will truly thrive as part of the team. Number 7, outline the use of sales tools. Now, it's time to think about the sales tools you're using. Well, obviously, building out your sales stack is something that takes time and effort. But listing out that stack in your sales plan will help you avoid getting caught up with new technologies that may or may not help your sales team. Basically, you'll need tools for these areas to cover all aspects of the sales process, like the CRM software, lead generation and prospecting tools, internal communication software, engagement and outreach tools, documentation software, and sales enablement stack. So think about how all of your sales tools work together through integrations and where the automation comes into play to save your team time. Number 8, build a prospecting list. A prospect list is where we take all the theory and research of the last few sections of our sales plan template and put them into action. At its core, a prospect list is a directory of real people you can contact who would benefit from your product or service. This can be a time consuming task, but it's very essential for driving your sales plan and company growth. First, use your ideal customer profile to start finding target companies. For example, search LinkedIn. Check out relevant local business networks. Attend networking events and meetups. Do simple Google searches. Or check out the member list of relevant online groups. Target up to 5 people at each organization. Targeting more than one individual will give you better odds of connecting by cold email outreach, as well as a better chance that someone in your network can connect you personally. Remember, this isn't just a massive list of people you could sell to. This is a targeted list based on the research you've done previously in your sales plan. So once you have your list, keep track of your leads and how you found them using Sales CRM. This will keep historical context intact and make sure you don't overlap an outreach if you're working with teammates. Lastly, number 9, track, measure, and adjust as needed. Just because you've made a solid sales plan template to follow doesn't mean you get to sit back and watch the cash roll in. Remember what the Basecamp founder Jason Fried said about plans. A plan is simply a guess you wrote down. You're using everything you know about the market, your unique value, target customers, and partners to define the ideal situation for your company. But yes, try as we might, very few of us actually see anything when we gaze deep into the crystal ball. Instead, remember that your sales plan is a living, breathing document that needs to account for and adapt to a new features, marketing campaigns, or even new team members who join. So set regular meetings, at least monthly, for example. So, to review progress in your sales plan, identify and solve issues, and align your activities across teams to optimize your plan around real world events and feedback, and learn from your mistakes and victories, and evolve your sales plan as needed. Build a winning sales plan and hit your sales goal. In most sales situations, the biggest challenge is inertia. But with a solid, detailed sales plan and a dedicated team with clear milestones in place, you'll have everything you need to push through any amount of friction and keep on track to hit your goals. Next, establishing territory routing plans. Territory routing plans incorporate information developed in the territory analysis and account classification stage to maximize the encroachment of unproductive travel time on time that could be better spent working with customers. Good routing plans maximize the backtracking and crisscrossing that would otherwise occur and allow the salesperson time more efficiently. Sales territory planning requires careful thought and consideration. Getting it right the first time is very crucial. Constant changes in territory division can dampen your sales team's productivity and take a toll on employee morale. And from the client's perspective, frequent changes in account managers can lead to unstable relationships and create a higher risk for churn. So, understanding, planning, and managing sales territories can make or break your sales efforts. Your representatives need a firm grasp on the specific customer segments they're responsible for and the general framework of your team's territories overall. Only then can your team successfully close deals by using these strategies. How you structure, define, and distribute the territories you work with has a massive implication for your organization's sales efficiency and bottom line. Optimized routing plans correspond to one of five common patterns, which are straight line, cloverleaf, circular, leapfrog, and major cities. First, let's talk about the straight line routing plans. A territory routing plan in which salespeople start from their offices and make calls in one direction until they reach the end of the territory. Straight line route plan refers to the route plan in which salespersons start moving in a straight direction from their work locations or home base and start making calls to the potential customers who lie between the same straight line until the salesperson reaches the end of a particular sales area. For example, a salesperson draw a straight line from your home base and start calling clients that are located near your home base first. So straight line so it means that straight line route plan refers to the route plan in which salespersons start moving in a straight direction from their work location or home base and start making calls to all the potential customers who lie between the same straight line until the salesperson reaches the end of a particular sales area. So moreover, in a straight line route plan, the salesperson firstly covers the customers that are very close to them and at the end of the covers, the customer that are the farthest from them. So in simplest term, sales calls are or straight line routing plans are made in one direction.
Good day, everyone. I am Ofelia Maripi Morales. I will be your third reporter regarding with this topic. For the continuation of the report of Mr. Gumboc, I will discuss to you the clover leaf routing plans. To start with this, let me read the meaning of this plan. Clover leaf routing plans is a territory routing plan which the salesperson works a different part of the territory and travels in a circular loop back to the starting point. So to be precise, Cloverleaf routing plan is a pattern which is the best used when accounts are concentrated in different parts of the territory. So, ang ibig sabihin daw nitong cloverleaf routing plan ay ang trabaho o ang rota ni salesperson ay mag-travel siya from one place to another hanggang sa makarating ulit sa kanyang starting point. For example, ang business plan ni salesperson is within Mindanao lang. Ang napili ni salesperson na starting point is ang Jansan. So, after niya sa Jansan, lumipat na naman siya ng Davao, and then Tagum, Iligan, Kapatagan, hanggang makabalik ulit siya sa Jansan. So, those places na minention ko, yun yung mga target customer ni salesperson. So, kung makikita mo sa figure, si salesperson is always go back sa kanyang starting point. Para siyang circular but they have difference. So next is circular routing plans. Si circular routing plans it is a territory routing plan in which the salesperson begins at the office and moves in an expanding pattern of concentric circles that spiral across the territory. So ito namang si circular routing plan, ang ibig sabihin nito ay ang rota ni salesperson ay nagsimula sa kanyang office hanggang sa lumawak ang kanyang nasasakupan para manghikayat ng target customers. So, from narrow to wider customer. Yun yung ang ni circular. Ang isang halimbawa nitong circular routing plan is, ang business plan naman ni salesperson dito is, mag-start siya malapit sa kanyang office, or halimbawa doon sa figure, nagsimula ito sa Dallas, which is yung office, hanggang sa lumayo ang nakukuha niyang target market. So, another example, ako si salesperson. So, ang main office namin is dito sa General Santos City. So, ang kasunod ko naman na target ay ang taga Pulumulok. Since malapit naman yung Jensen sa Pulumulok, si Pulumulok muna, and then si Tibuli, and then si Maasim, Malapatan, Alabel, Malungon, Tupi, hanggang sa lumawak ang aking target customer sa bawat lugar, hanggang sa makarating ako sa Visayas, Luzon, and sa ibang bansa na. Next is si Leapfrog Territory Plans. So, ito naman si Leapfrog Territory Plans is territory routing plan in which beginning in one cluster. Si salespersons is works each of the accounts at the location and then jumps to the next cluster. Dito naman sa leapfrog routing plans, ang ginagawa naman ni salesperson ay ang kanyang target market is by cluster or by group. Halimbawa, ang target ni salesperson ay taga Mindanao lang. Lahat ng nasa Mindanao is yun yung potential customer ni salesperson. Kasi by cluster man. So, sunod naman is taga Visayas, and then another naman taga Luzon, hanggang sa makuha niya ang lugar na pupuntahan niya basta by cluster. So, ibig sabihin is, mas more specific siya sa kanyang target customer. Like, kung dito, sa Pulumulok, per barangay siya nag-uha by cluster man. And then, next is the major city routing plans. So, si major city routing plans, it is a territory routing plan that is used when the territory is composed of a major metropolitan area and the territory is split into series of geometric shapes reflecting each one's concentration and pattern of accounts. And then when the territory is composed of a major metropolitan area, the territory is split into series of geometric shapes reflecting each one's concentration and pattern of accounts. So, in figure 7.6, makikita mo dyan, it depicts a typical major city routing plan. Downtown areas are typically highly concentrated with location controlled by a grid of city blocks and streets. Consequently, the downtown segment is typically a small square or rectangular area allowing accounts to be worked in a straight line fashion street by street, and outlying are placed in evenly balanced triangles or pie-shaped quadrants, with one quadrant being covered at a time in either a straight line or clover leaf pattern. So here
In major city routing plans naman, si salespersons ay manghikayat ng kanyang target customer na mag-avail ng kanyang gina-offer or services doon sa major city na tinatawag or main company ng kanilang produkto. Halimbawa, si Jensen is well known as a tuna capital. So, ang gagawin ni salesperson is he or she travel those places na bihira lang ang mga supply ng tuna. So, ang gagawin ni salesperson is hihikayatin niya na pumunta sa Jensen para magkuha ng supplies ng mga isda papunta sa kanila. Kaya matatawag ito na major city routing plan dahil may isang lugar lang na kukuhanin ang mga nahikayat na customer. Isa lang yung ginakwaan nila. 7-5 Stage 4 Tapping Technology and Automation. Selling technology and automation. It is a tool that streamlines the selling process, generate improved selling opportunities, facilitate cross-functional teaming and intra-organizational communication, and enhance communication and follow-up with customers. So, also, selling technology and automation is tools are here to stay and are being transformed from net toys to necessary tools. Properly applied selling technology spurs and creativity and innovation, streamlines all aspects of selling process, generate new and improved selling opportunities, facilitate cross-functional teaming in inter-organizational communication, and follow up with customer. So in summary, tapping the top tapping the proper selling technologies in Salesforce automation tools allow salespeople to expand their available resources for enhanced selling performance and outcomes. So according to Tim Minahan, Chief Marketing Officer for SAP Online, he discusses the importance of leveraging social media channels as interaction tools with buyers. So in combination with more traditional Salesforce automation technologies. In technology and selling, your customer are talking. Are you listening? So salespeople, sales manager, and customer are unanimous in their agreement that the best salespeople are unanimous in their agreement that the best salespeople are those who stay up with changes in and developments of technologies with selling applications. So with a multitude of rapidly changing and evolving technology choices, salespeople must also understand when and where it can be applied most effectively. So example dito is si salesperson must create an innovative idea kung paano mag-interact sa mga customers nila using the technology. So, 'di ba today, marami ng mga online sellers that they can easily contact their buyers. Ang iba, they do a live selling. Yun yung mga strategies nila para ma-convince si customer. Kailangan nating isipin as a salesperson na kailangan natin ang communication ni customer. So, exemplary selling technology being used by today's salespeople include the following tools. Yun yung mga ginagamit natin. Recently, yung technology, mas, yun yung sa atin ngayon is gumagamit tayo ng mga cellphones and laptops and etc. Next is mobile sales technology. So, mobile sales technology, every selling technology is some form of mobile computing technology. The choices included desktop, notebooks, laptops, tablets, and smartphones. Through the ever-expanding availability of broadband and wireless connectivity, the salesperson is always in touch with customers, with sales support, and with sales data information. So, yun yung sabi ko na because of the technology, ang salesperson is easy na lang sa kanila ng customers nila mag-communicate, ng customer, maka-convince or mano nila yung products nila. And also, at the center of virtually every selling technology is some form of mobile computing. And today's salesperson is always in touch with customers, with sales support, and with sales data information for immediate immersions into high-tech side of selling. simply walk through waiting areas of any major airport. Salespeople can see entering customer orders. Yun yung mga example is one click na lang, we can easily order sa ating mga gusto natin as a kung tayo si customer, easy na lang tayo maka-access like Shopee, Lazada, kasi may online selling na ang mga online shopping dahil. So, generate reports and submitting proposal by using standard word processing packages and even customize online electronic forms. Others are analyzing customer accounts by using spreadsheets, application, and query-based business intelligence programs that assess and analyze a database according to the questions the user wishes to have answered, and several will be observed reviewing. Next is salesperson customer relationship management. It is effective customer relationships generate customer loyalty, and the revenue increase is critical for sustained performance. Toward meeting this challenge, the companies of all sizes are deploying customer relationship management applications and strategies that integrate multiple communication and customer contact channels, including web, email, call center, and social media application in order to maximize customer interaction. So, however, detailed customer information is of little use if salespeople cannot assess it when they need it. Such as during a sales call in customer's office, sales professionals often work outside the office and need up-to-date information while in the field. So, being able to assess and offer the right information to the customer at the right point in the sales cycle enable salespeople to increase sales dramatically while simultaneously increasing customer satisfaction and loyalty. So dito sa salesperson customer relationship management, para mas maging effective ang relationship ng customer, loyalty, and saka magtaas yung revenue ng company or ng sales niyo, kailangan ng salesperson na gumamit ng mga web, email, or call center, social media application para ma-maximize yung interaction nila with customers. So, mas madali na lang na makuha ng information and mas maano nila si customer directly. Hindi na sila mapapagod pa kung saan sila magpunta kasi may easy to access na. Next is mobile CRM application. It is a utilized wireless broadband access to enable users instantly to view, create, and modify data on any internet-capable device such smartphones, tablets, and iPads, netbooks, and laptops. Ito yung mga solutions such as Salesforce.com, Microsoft Dynamics, SAP, and Sales Logics are the key to assessing this information from the field and provide remote access to data such as contracts. So today's buyers are more knowledgeable, informed, and digitally connected ever before. So papansinin ninyo na sila seller ngayon sila customer is may knowledge na kasi they are connected digitally. So as a result, there has been significant shift in buyers shunning vendors, sponsored sources of information in favor of tapping their own digital networks and wisdom of crowds to make buying decisions. So social media, per networks, and industry community sites have taken a lead role in shaping perceptions about brands, products, and companies. So with 57% of the buying process completed on average before a first interaction with sales. So example, si savvy companies are leveraging social channels to be better predict and influence buyer behavior and quickly respond to customer needs. So using tools to process billions of social media posts across millions of sites globally, And these firms are extracting insights that help them to quickly identify and effectively respond to customers' needs, trends, and perceptions of products, and rapid and continuing developments in digital technologies, social media, and cloud analytic tools make it possible for sales to engage buyers via multiple channels. So, this real-time, multi-channel buyer information enables salespeople to respond immediately and in focused manner to rapidly changing buyer needs, perception, and behaviors. And customer information leads report price list, inventory levels, and opportunity forecasting. So, ito yung ibig sabihin ng mobile CRM application. Yun yung ah, mga solusyon ni mobile CRM application. So, that would be all, and thank you.
Good day everyone, my name is Maureen Espejo. I'm here to continue the reporting about adding value and self-leadership and teamwork. So first is the deal analytics, is the given to a new set of smart tools in the area of sales for automation that are proving especially useful to people. Smart sales for automation tools that analyze data and past customers' behavior, cross-selling opportunities and demographic areas to identify opportunity and high customers' interest. As you can see on the picture, there are different benefits of deal life cycle, origination and strategy. Deliberate search for a plan of action that will develop a business competitive advantage and compound it. So, example na ko ano is increasing a sales to a new product. So, example na ko ano is ang mga product na promo and nag-end iyang promo. So, as a service crew, for 3 years, ang nakita na ko nga origination and strategy sa mong kumpanya is nag-launch sila product every Christmas season. Nagabalik and nagamahal. Aside sa nagamahal, pa-increase siya sa mong sales tungod kay nadagdagan ng iyang ingredients, ang iyang strategy kung paun sa gid nimo siya mabenta. Ana. So, ang example ako ani is ang crispy chicken sandwich, honey glaze. Ginatawag siya nga crispy chicken honey glaze, which is ang pinaka nakita mo good sa amo ang Big Boss is halinaan ang crispy chicken sandwich, which is katong ordinary na buns, chicken fillet, and mayonnaise. So, mo na siya ang crispy chicken sandwich if nag-visit mo or prospect buyers po mo sa among kumpanya. So, bali na i-launch na bagong product amo ang Big Boss or among managers, which is two types siya, which is the crispy chicken sandwich deluxe, which is may tomato and lettuce with mayo gyapon siya, and another is chicken sandwich honey glaze with honey glaze sauce, chicken sandwich na yung fillet mismo, yung buns, chicken sandwich with tomato. So ganun chicken sandwich honey glaze with tomato, lettuce, honey glaze sauce. So yun yung bagong ni-launch niya. So, aside nun is, mas mahal yung honey glaze namin na chicken sandwich kaysa sa chicken sandwich deluxe and chicken sandwich na ordinary na in-order na hindi naman nawawala yung promo. So, para sa akin, yun yung example ko kasi yun yung nagiging isa sa mga strategy and origination na nakikita ko na hindi na kaya gayahin ng ibang kumpanya na sa amin. Yung name, oo. Pero yung ingredients, hindi mo siya basta-basta magagaya. Kasi kami mga crew at managers lang nakakaalam kung ano yung meron na nandun sa kinakain namin. But, kung bibili ka, syempre makikita mo kung ano yung kinakain mo. Ito pala yung laman ng honey glaze. Or, For example, nagtatanong si prospect buyers na, Miss, anong kinaiba ng honey glaze, chicken sandwich deluxe, tsaka chicken sandwich? So, ayun, ini-explain namin na, ma'am, ganito po kasi, yung chicken sandwich deluxe namin, yun yung bago namin na product na until last supplies lang po siya. New product namin siya. At yung chicken honey glaze naman po is yun din po yung bagong product namin, ma'am, na nag-launch lang siya this Christmas season or bare months na tinatawag. So, until last supplies lang din yun siya, ma'am. But yung chicken sandwich naman namin, ma'am, kung nandyan pa yun siya, ma'am, nandyan pa po yun siya. Hindi naman po siya end of the promo, ganun. Wala po siyang ending. Hanggang sa may supplies kami, ma'am, magsusupplies kami. So, yun yung example ko sa origination and strategy. Preparation and execution. Plan your work and work your plan. As a crew, preparation and execution is a challenging for me kay dili na ko siya ma-execute og tarong if nakasanayan na mo ang substandard para mahimo na mapadali ang mga butang. Para sa ako, dili ni mo kung nakasanayan ni mga standard, dali siya. But kung ang self-standard, mas dali siya. Kasi syempre, na kay own ways na mapadali ang mga butang nga makaserve ka sa customer. Mas makaserve, for example, sa MOA. Or yung milk flurry is gina-agitate siya. Means agitate, ginapaikot siya sa machine para mas mag-mix. Machine mixer, kumbaga ganun. Kato siya, ginatagan may 90 seconds na i-mix siya or i-agitate. But para sa mga, as long as ma-agitate na siya and ma-mix na itong mga ginabutang na mo ng mga ingredients dito, okay na to siya. So, mo to siya mong ginatawag na substandard. Ang standard na mo is 90 seconds, Jude. But nagasunod mi sa standard kaya may ginahabol mi nga service, speed sa service, ganun. So, kung para sa ako amang good, dapat jud ginasunod na to ang standard kay para at least limpyohan ay and tarong atong ma-serve sa customer. But ginula ko gaingon na substandard is dili siya tarong. Night times kung nagakapapa ka, magkayamukat jud ka kay giuna ni nga kumbaga wala ka nagsunod sa standard. Dili ka maging successful sa life kung wala niya magkinaparing kamutan. So, mo na siya na kailangan mo maging maningkamot para ma-successful ka. So, dapat standard jud imong i-follow para mabalance na mga butang na gusto ni mo mabalance. Close and value realization. Process through which customer starts with engage, customer expectation, and preparation. So, working with the customers to build a mutual understand of product expectation. So, kani siyang example na ko ani is ang fries. So, some French fries is na may customer's expectation which is gold brown. Kailangan naman fries is gold brown, crispy, dili siya luyat, ana. So, minsan, sa sobra pod kadali-dali, as long as magamit lang, ma-serve pa sa customer ang product. Example dyan ako ang fries, kay mostly mo dyan ni siya mo ang complain. Kay dili din nila ma-meet ilang expectation kay if gusto ni customer og freshly cook, wala kay mahimo. But, muluto dyan ka. Wait si customer 3 minutes, but dili gina sila ka-wait og 3 minutes. Pamuingon dyan kag ingan na, minsan ako ginaingon for, okay lamang for 4 minutes. Apil naman ang preparation ng execution ako ato para mabuhat na ako siya tarong and ma-serve na ako sa iyang tarong. Minsan, dili ni makapasok sa gold standard kay dili na mo ma-meet ang customer's expectation kay nagasunod mi sa substandard or let's just say makaserve mi og mapasok na mo among timings na ginasunod. Mas ginasunod na mo among timings kaysa sa customer expectation minsan. Mo na minsan magkayaw mo among shift. Mo na akong napansin. So, dapat preparation and execution jud ang importante sa tanan kay para dili magkaya mukat ang shift, and at the same time mag-follow ta sa mga standard na ginabuhat, and para ma-meet na to mga customer expectation as mas maka-increase tag sales sa stores or sa kumpanya. The internet, extranet, and intranet. Internet is a global computer network providing a variety of information and communication facilities consisting of interconnected networks using standard communication protocol. So, ang internet is the world. Uh, the, the internet creates connection between computers around the world. So, kung ang internet daw mo daw ni ang marketing. So, ang under naman sa internet is ang world. Extranet, an intranet that can be partially accessed by authorized outside users, enabling business to exchange information over the internet surely. The extranet, mo daw ni siya ang suppliers, customers. An intranet can create connections beyond or outside an organization. So, intranets, a local restrict communication network, especially a private network created using World Web Software or WW. So, ang intranet, modern siyang organization, creates connection inside an organization. So, ang internet is ang internet is modern siyang marketing, while naman ang extranet is marketing or purchasing. Ang intranet naman is IT department daw ni siya. Ang internet naman is under ni ang world. Ang extranet naman is under ni ang collaboration, suppliers, and customers. Ang intranet naman is under ni ang company. So, company networks have been used for many years. However, the advent of the internet has made them much more affordable and easier to maintain. High-tech sales support offices. Offices set up on multiple locations where salespeople can access the wide range of selling technology can be easily carried on notebook or laptop computer. Organization having sales force widely dispersed geographically or traveling across multiple regions of the nation or the world found it advantageously to establish high-tech sales supports at multiple locations. So, ang example ako aning high-tech sales support offices is ang among local sales marketing management or GEL na ginatawag sa mga guest experience leader. Para sa ako, mo nang ginatawag sila nga local sales marketing. It refers to any company resource that directly supports the success of the sales team. So, ang number one ani is ang awareness. So, sa ginabuhat nila, gina-aware nila mga prospecting buyers or prospect buyers na ginatawag na ay nag-handle may mga birthday party ma'am or pwede may mag-host sa inyong birthday party inside or outside sa store. Na sila kailangan nila makakota per year, kunyari, buta na to, kailangan nila magkota o 200 birthday parties or business meeting or any mga party na pwede ikinap inside sa store. Mo na lang ginatawag nga local sales marketing management or guest experience leader. Number 2 is discovery. Qualify leads, initial meetings, define prospective needs. Qualifying leads is mo nang ginaingon nga ingon nimo nga ma'am nami mga business meeting na pwede na mo i-handle sa inyo nga, na pwede mo mag-serve og food, pwede mo mag-serve og drinks habang naga-meeting mo. Number 3 is initial meetings. Pag-istoryahan na to ma'am kung sa inyong gusto mahitabo sa meeting or party or sa inyong gusto ma'am habang nag-hulat sa other na visitor ninyo, magpa-party ba ta, i-handle ba na, ihatag ba na mo yung food, inyong food na kailangan or magpa-games ba ta habang gawala ka sa mga other visitors na invited sa party or meeting. Define prospect needs. So, ma'am, unsa ba ma'am? Unsa ba imong kailangan sa imong business meeting, ma'am? Aside sa projector, ma'am, kailangan ba nimo og kunyari baka 100 packs, kailangan ba nimo og 150 na table para makalihok imong mga visitors or mga ka-meetings nimo ana. So evaluation, mag-make tag offer. Ma'am, mas better kung unsa man ni mama, mas better ba nga para sa ko mama offer na ko ni siya nga mag-meeting mo dere o business mag-set mo business meeting dere sa store mga 3 p.m. or let's just say 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. 3 hours na siya ma'am, which is 2,500 venue pa lang na siya mong magamit ana. Pero with aircon na siya and projector. Lahi pa ang food. Kaya depende man na sa packs, ma'am. Kunyari, buta na to 150 packs. Tapos, imong gusto is 1-piece chicken with fries and drinks. Mas makamura na ka to, ma'am. Kaya 117 lang to siya. Tapos with fries and drinks na to siya. Tapos i-assemble na lang mo to siya, ma'am, sa imong gusto na time. Masuggest na ako sa ma'am 1 to 3 p.m. kay dili kay siya dagan kayog tao sa paligid nimo, ma'am. I mean, not mo sa venue sa area na ginaingon nato, but kana man gud, ma'am, is pwede na to siya mga wala kay tawa na dili pagawasan sa school sa mga bata ana gud, ma'am. Muna siya para sa ko make an offer. So number 4 is intent. Negotiate or final proposal. So, okay na kani, ma'am, nga 1 to 3 p.m. is 3 hours, 3-5 na to siya. So, aside sa 1 to 3 p.m., ma'am, sa 2 p.m. is iserve na naman yung pagkaon. Para pagkabot sa 3 p.m., humanay yung meeting. Cut off na to. Kung gusto pa ka mag-additional of 30 minutes, ma'am, 500 lang na siya. So, mo na siya. Number 5, i-close mo ang deal. So, okay na ta, ma'am. Himo na tika og deal. Ngayon, himo na tika contract. So, pangayon ako imong number, ma'am, ha? Kung unsa na time ta magsugod. And unsa na time na ako iserve mong pagkaon. Para ma-prepare na ako tanan, ma'am. And ma-execute na ako imong mga gusto. So, ma-satisfy and engage na ako imong mga expectation. Loyalty, delivery, number 6 is loyalty, delivery of the product. So, ang number 6, ang example ng ani is ang success na sa business meeting or party. So, unsa ba imong gusto, ma'am? So, kunyari ba sa party, sa birthday party, unsa man imong gusto, ma'am? Mga 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. ta magsugod. Sa 6 p.m., ma'am, is waiting sa arrivals pa sa ibang visitor. 5 p.m. start na nato ang ma'am, ha. So, 6 p.m. is waiting sa mga visitor. 5 p.m. onwards until 6 p.m. is mag-wait sa mga visitor. 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. is mag-start na itong program. 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. is i-deliver na mo yung food. So, mga exact 8 p.m. tapos na itong program habang nakaon ng mga bata. So, sa man, ma'am, ano na siya, okay na ta. So, at least, muna giniingon na nanatay ma-present sa customer nga para mas mobalik-balik sila sa tuwa kay kabalutan mo handa o birthday party or business meeting. So, sa mga tanan, aside sa GEL, mas dagan na po ng GEL or LSM, local sales marketing or guest experience leader. Kasi sa ako, service crew ko, dagan mo, sa nakita na ako, mo nilang ginabuhat para mas makagain sila customer, mag-interact with sila, kuhaon yun nila ang loob sa customer para makagain sila sales o makatag sila sales sa moang kumpanya ang ginatawag. Stage 5, assessment of performance and goal attainment. A critical and often overlooked stage in the process of leadership and periodic assessment of progress. Although certainly Importantly, stage should involve more than a simple check at the end of the period to determine whether the goals were achieved. Assessment checkpoints should be built into plans at progressive points in time to encourage and facilitate the evaluation of one's progress. So, um, goal attainment, is the process through which human and other resources are mobilized for the attainment of collective goals and purposes. Um, Gina-check na to ko ang goal ba sa atong kumpanya is to have makuha na to ang loyalty sa customer kung na-meet ba na to ilang mga expectation. In social system, the goal attainment function are met through political activities and mobilization occurs through the generation and exercise of powers. So, si goal attainment, if ever na wala mo'y goal attainment, murag rude inyong mga staff, daghan mo mistake na ginabubuhat, mao na ang ginaingon nga kailangan sa goal attainment is nag-aisa ta na natin ginabuhat para mapakuan na to ang atong trabaho sa adlaw na pagtrabaho na to sa kumpanya. So, external relationship defined as a commercially oriented connection between a small business and other organization. So, external relationship, periodic performance assessment should be into plan so as to encourage evaluation of progress and identify areas of improvement. So, with mo ni siya, akong ganyan sa external relationship is the focal point of contemporary selling techniques and reflects on the growing paradigm shifts in today's sales forces. Relationship salespeople build with customers outside an organization working environment. So, example ako sa external is concerned maintaining a relation with suppliers and customers sa lalo na nag-interacta. Dapat sa external daw is ma-maintain na to ang healthy relationship na to sa mga supplier, sa mga customer. So, makuha na to ang ilang loyalty brand na ato apong gusto. Kumbaga magbalik-balik hantod sa magtaas atong sales tungod sa ilaha. So, internal relationship would seem to be logical as a salesperson access depends on the degree of support he or she receives from other in the various functional areas of organization. Relationship salespeople have with other individuals in their own company. So, sa internal relationship naman, are those relationships with interest to the nature or one more relata. They are a kind of essential relation rather than essential property. So, sa internal naman is kailangan kuan ka inatawag na to na muna ang mga employees, owners, representative na dapat muna siya ang ginatawag nga dapat makagain tao internal people and business. So, dili ta dapat mas masabta na to ang internal relationship kay kailangan po na to critical to any organization to interact and to solve issues. Kunyari, na-complain si customer. So, ang complain ni customer is, kunyari, ang cheeseburger miss na siya buhok. So, pwede ba nga ilisan ninyo siya? Wala siya nag-violent reaction. So, ikaw po, dali-dali ang punto ni mo ilis. Kay para mabuhat ni mo siya o mahatag ni mo siya taro. So, mas magtiwala gyapon sila. Nami nga naka-customer na itabo last 2 months ago kay daily customer naman siya dito since nag-opening ang McDo nugget siya na nagapalit gid siya ba. So, ang naitabo is yung cheesy burger is naibok sa mong crew. So, although bisag nag-earnit may nagyapon mabilin or nagyapoy buhok nga mga hulog. So, ang naitabo is nagkabuhok siya. Wala siya ng violent reaction. Gilisan na mo, nag-sorry me, nga sir, sorry kayo sa naitabo, sir, ilisan lang na mo. Ano siya, sige lang, wala may perfect, pero I hope na dili na may tabo sa line. So, mo na siya. Paagi na mo na to yung last na mo count siya dito. But every and now and then is nagkakaon gapon siya dito, nag-order gapon siya sa yung favorite na food. So, naka-create me of positive relationship between employees and the customer. Para sa ako, ang internal relationship and external is dapat ina-apply siya sa daily na to na pag-interact sa mga customer. Building and maintaining external relationship are important for the professional. So, modern ni siya ang mga tips na gikan sa modern communicators. So, listen, expect less and listen more. So, mo gini siya sa mong kumpanya is dapat paminawan ni mo na hitabo. Dili sa ka magstorya unless na dili ni mo turn. Kaya once manggod ang customer, na ano ni mo siya, murang habang nag-istorya siya niya, nag-istorya po ka, dili na magkasinabtanay. Imbes na magkasinabtanay mo sa issue or sa complaint na iyang gi-complain sa inyong company, dili na inoon. Kay kabalo siya nga wala ka, dili ka maminaw, dili ka willing maminaw sa iya ha. You will gain more knowledge and build stronger relationship when you become active listener. It shows that you value the communication between yourself and the other person. And next is research. So, magtanaw ka o mga website or mangutana ka or mag-train mo sarili kung paunsa ba nga dili na ta magkakos og complaint, pero dili mo siya pwede nga dili ta magkakos kayo unsa na kung kaya man lang siya iwasan, pero dili ingon nga kuan ka improvement man gud gyapon ang complaint. So paunsa nimo ma-engage ang mga customer nga mas ay ma'am, sa naitabo ay ma'am, okay lang na ilisan natin mong food, diba? At least willing sila mo ilis sa food na nagkabuhok o ano. So, search, communicate, research, see what they are interested, what are they working on, what you can help them to start a conversation. This shows the active, engage, and interest in them. Communicate, dapat magtarong professional mo magstorya sa customer. Ma'am, I'm sorry nga ingani ang nahitabo, ilisan na lang nako, kasabot ko nga nasuko ka, sorry ma'am, pasensya, dili na ni maulit, kaya na mo dili na ni siya maulit ma'am, kaya syempre wala naman siya ng violent reaction, so okay na. So use technology, social media to reach out to people both locally and globally with the goal of moving your relationship to in person. You should always be invested into relationship, or not thinking about what is only for you. Sa mong kumpanya, wala namang kiniisip nga ay okay na minsan mo make substandard, which is makakos sa mga rude stuff kahit nung wala may goal attainment. So, be truthful. Kung manguta na si customer sa mo nga, miss, daman 8 times ka how many times na po, not 8 times nga mabut nga jud ang inyong food ubok. So, jud mo, namag yung mga times sa mga man, sa mong crew, nagasunod sila sa substandard, hindi sila mag-proper hairnet, wala sila ga-shave sa ilang baba, or let's just say, wala nila ginasuto parang lamas, kung ginasuot man nila, sige nilagbira, so it causes na mga hulog ang mga hair. So, maging truthful ka. So, ang customer mo sila, okay. So, kani siya, nag-ingon gini siya tingod nga, dili ka magamit og flowery words nga mamula mo ginigi sadya, may tendency yun na siya kailangan nimo maginganan. So maka-feedback ang customer nga ay dapat yun mo sunod mo sa standard kay mo yun na siya ang gihatag sa inyo para makakuan mo, para maging maayo inyo ang ginabuhat. So be truthful, being reliable and trustworthy friend means that are not only you build meaningful relationship, but they will last. If you can break a promise, your credibility diminishes, and well, your relationship reach out as soon as possible. Its conflict occurs. So muna siya kung hinihingon na kailangan. Ang external and internal relationship is ginapin sa daily interact with other people. And we have a goal attainment. So, para ma-achieve po na to atong gusto para sa work, maging better ta, kailangan natin musunod sa standard na ginaingon sa kumpanya. Increasing customers' value through teamwork. Excellent customer service is taking on a key role competitive business strategy, and as a customer expectation and needs continue to grow and completely selling organization that find they can no longer depend solely on salespeople as the exclusively arbiter of customer satisfaction. Teamwork both inside in the organization and with the customer is being emphasized as the key customer's focus in sales performance. How does teamwork add value? Of course, teamwork doesn't just benefit the organization, it also boosts morals and camaraderie, increases job satisfaction, and help employees stretch their abilities and raise their profile. Working in teams provide people more opportunities to raise their creative ideas and increases their sense of belonging. So, increasing customers through teamwork para sa ako is muna siya ang best example sa mo. Benefits of restaurant teamwork go beyond your internal people and business relationship. So, a lack of teamwork, kung wala may teamwork, kung wala may teamwork sa inyong restaurant, sa inyong company, pagka-slow inyo service, magdaghan inyong mali na ginabuhat, kaya syempre wala mo magusunod or wala mo gusunod sa ginagawa na standard para mapaayo si customer, ma-meet ang expectation is mas maka-engage and maka-build tag brand loyalty sa customer. Rude staff and negative guest experience. If employees are non-supportive, resentful, and unwilling to go above and beyond, the people who suffer most are your guests. So, kani daw siya, i-treat ni mo tarong ang mga customer. Para maka-increase ka o mga customer value, kailangan ipakita mo silang importante ka sila, especially ang mga babies, toddler, ika na sila mo maging future prospect buyers. So, kana sila dapat pakitunguhan din mo sila tarong. Once magod na dili ka makitungo tarong sa mga customer, makaisip sila ay kanang McDonald's kanay lang kumpanya, dili na sila tarong, dili ta pwede mo kontra kay mga wala sila batasan, musukol na sila sa imo once na magibuhat ka sila ha, nga dili sila sang ayon or dili maayo para sa ila ha, ana kumbaga na sila yung maingon sa imo kay tungod wala man mo goal attainment or increase customers value through teamwork. Wala may teamwork na dapat inyong goal is aside sa timings, mapahappy ninyo ang stomach sa customer, ilang facial expression, dapat good. Once na sa among store, once na musulod pa lang greetings pa lang, dapat mo paano pa sila muli na sila nga ay greetings pa lang, ani pa lang, good vibes na ko. What's more, kung makakaon ko mas mo good vibes ko, diba? So nga na siya ang increasing customers value. If employers are non-supportive, resentful, and unwilling to go above the customers, the people who suffer are your guests. Sales partnership. Within the sales department, salespeople often join other salespeople to gain the strength and expertise required for specific selling situation. Our customers' partnership with sales manager and other sales executive are also important in winning support of developing innovative responses to customers' needs. How is partnership different from sales? Partners teams usually develop multi-year plans with partner and review process towards joint goals at the end of every quarter of QBRS. Sellers build relationship with the buyer and other folks who influence the sales of process. So, sa sales partnership, in general, partnership helps a vendor, supplier, or manufacturer hereafter lumped together as a vendor, extend their presence. Vendor could hire another direct representative or many, or could hire a nice partner representative and begin a build a partner team. So, why the partnering so important in sales? So, it can produce outstanding results and improve business results and internal relationship. So, para sa ko, importante ang partnership sa isang kumpanya kaya para mas maka-build and improve and maka-feedback sa mga mas better pa na mga upcoming year na magdugay ang isang kumpanya and mas better makatawag brand awareness sa iba't ibang prospect buyers na mabutay sa next generation. So, it can also complement existing marketing and sales team. Great partnership can accelerate growth and market share, but also can existing sales costs. There are required investment in sales and marketing to grow a business. So, sa sales partnership, ang sales is understanding the reach of the customer, building a one-to-one level rapport, approaching the client first, nurturing the leads towards conversation. So, marketing naman is let the customer know about the product, reach the widest audience possible, attracting customers towards the product, generating leads through research and strategy. Sa sales naman is i-understand mo ang needs sa customer kung saan kailangan. For example, kailangan niya para sa mga sa crew, ginasabot na mo kung hi ma'am, good evening, may take your order. Siya, yes miss, for a while lang po. Mana siya, magpili pa ko ma'am. Okay ma'am, okay lang po. So, taga na siya 2 minutes. So, sa 2 minutes na to, taga na siya mag-decide. Gusto niyo ma'am, 1 piece chicken with fries and drinks. 117 lang ang classic, anak ma'am, with fries and drinks na siya. With rice na siya, may chicken na gravy. So, pumingo si customer, sige, pwede po, kay gutom pa ko. So, order na siya pinakadaghan. Build a one-to-one level report. So, muning ginahingon nga, kailangan makabuild ka o report. Ibig sabihin sa report is ang murag expectation nga, ay miss, gusto na kong ingani na 1 piece chicken kay gutom ang good me. So, para mabusog po me. Approaching the client first. So, i-approach ng mga client mo, tumayon ka mo, greet ka sa iya ha. Kaya maulo mo na sila minsan, muhatag silang order pag dili ikaw una. Kaya basig ginaisip nila ba mali akong pag-approach, mas may manang siya, at least masabayan ako siya. Nurturing the leads towards conversion. So, muning giniingon nga kailangan mahatag nimo ang needs sa customer para po na siya idea kung sa po niyang orderan. Sa marketing naman, let the customer know about the product. So, if ever nga dili si customer ang tipo nga, sige miss, wait lang miss ha, ako lang miss ha. Kanina yung 1 piece chicken is na siya yung rice, drink, fries, gravy, and chicken. Kanina daw miss, order daw ko ani kay gutom ang good me. So, mabusog niya ni kanon. Reach the widest audience as possible. So, kung sa ang pananaw ni mo nga mas makakatch ka sa idea sa customer, mo to mo i-suggest sa iya ha. Attracting the customers towards the product. So, ingon mo, ma'am, napod may bagong product, ma'am, basta gusto ninyo testingan. Or, gusto niyo, ma'am, testingan ni mo ni kay, bago naman ni siya na product, for sure, ma'am, lamian ka ni kaya nun kaya ni siya nga product. Murag, dili ka maingon gamit kag flowery words kundi the truthful nga lami gini siya kasi syempre bago man ninyo i-present sa mga customer is kamo muna, kumbaga food tasting ang ginabuhat ninyo. Generating leads through research and strategy. So, ikaw na ang i-research nimo kung paunsa nimo siya ibenta ang product nga makagain ka og mga brand loyalty or magustuhan sa customer kay panigurado lami ni siya. So kunyari, ma'am, ano chicken sandwich na mo, ma'am, na siya vegetable sa mga hilig o vegetable, pero na siya meat na kauban, which is ang chicken fillet niya na meat na mismo ang nagadala rito. Aside sa vegetable, good. So, murag ikuan ni mga customer ba, inganyo ni mo siya nga kuan jud ka, makahatag jud ka sa iyang needs. So, resellers. So, natay different types of channel partners. So, resellers purchase a product from the company that produce it and resell it and then end user profit. So ako, nakaagi ko sa online selling. Reseller ko sa akong friend and ginabigyan na ako siya sa mga customer na kay kapital. Ang kapital na ko is 500. Kunyari, ang ginabigyan ako sa customer is ang makeup kit brush. Kunwari lang siya, makeup kit brush. So, akong ginahin mo is gininggan yun ako siya magpalitan ni akong customer. So, palito na ako to sa akong online sell sa akong amo. Ako ang reseller. So, affiliate partners. An affiliate partnership, a retailer will pay commission to website owners, business, and individuals who promote their product. So, ako tong affiliate partners nila. So, mo ni siya ang ginaingon nga magbayad ko sa iya, kay naka-commission ko. Ako, magbayad sila sa ako, kay naka-commission ko sa ilang product. Or, ang example is ang networking mga beauty products or any products. Distributor channels provide products directly to the consumer. Same distribution channels are agents, website, or business that serve as intermediates between the companies that produce the product and final buyers. So, distributor. So, ako, nakatry sad ko maging distributor sa isa ka product. Lisod siya, kay kailangan jud ka agad-agad makontak sa mga resellers, affiliate partners nimo para mahatag po nila ang needs sa ilang prospect buyers. So, they serve intermediate between the companies that produce the product and the final buyers. So, muna siyang giningon na di kan sa kuha, paadto sa akong mga final buyers, pero pamaagi sa affiliate partners and resellers. So, wholesalers. A wholesaler is a type of distributor who specialize in getting physical product on store shelves to purchase by consumer. Wholesalers typically have sales representatives who work to sell their product to retailers. So, kanang mga wholesaler is bulk. Bulk ilang gina-order. Gikan sa distributor, ginakuha ng mga wholesalers ang mga product. And kay distributor, gikan kay distributor o i-distribute kay resellers. O kani si resellers, ipangano niya sa mga affiliate partners niya para nga mabaligya ni siya. So, value-added resellers. Value-added resellers are companies that specialize in purchasing reselling technology products with additional software features that are above and beyond the standard use feature of products. So, value-added customer are resellers. So, muna sila mga kumpanya na specially purchase reselling technology products with additional software or features. So, muna sila ang mga para lang mag-gain ang value sa mga customer is kinatestingan nila mga product. Sila mismo nga, kani siya nga make-up ma'am kay matabunan imong mga pimple marks. So, muna sila. Independent retailers is a business owner who runs a retail company that is not tied any major brand or franchise. So, muna sila mga independent retailers nga wala naga-depende sa mga brand or franchise ng mga kumpanya. Dealers will products directly to end consumers but operate differently than retailers who sell several variation of a wide variety of products. Muna sila mga nagabaligya products mismo sa mga consumer kaya para kung magawala sila reseller, sila mismo ang nagabaligya sa mga customer. An agent serves an intermediary who does not any ownership over the products or services that are selling. Agent facilitate deals between buyers and sellers, assisting with the negotiable process. So, muna sila mga agent nga. Mangyari sa PLDT, na sila agent, online agent na ginabuhat is moto ang mga nag-inquire sa mga mapabutang internet, location, address, number, mga yan na. Nga sila mismo ang mo-contact sa ilang mga kumpanya nga, ay boss, ay ma'am, sir, na magputang og internet sa ingani nga na ikuha na ko yung number, so gusto doon niya pagkauma na daw dayon. So, muna siyang ginatawag nga agent. Next is consultant. An agent serves as intermediary who does not have ownership over the product or services or sellings. Agent facilitate deals between buyers and sellers. So, kaning consultant, consultant is, ay mayo ni si Kuan, mayo ning PLDT kay kusog ilang internet. But, kapag ang mga prospect buyers nga, hinigit sila internet. But, nagapag-consult sa ila para mas kusog ang ilang business.
Good day everyone, I am Jomar. So for today's report, we tackled about business and manufacturing partnership, administrative support partnership, shipping and transportation partnership, customer service partnership, and lastly, building teamwork skills. So let's start with business and manufacturing partnership. Teaming with individuals in the marketing department is critical for salespeople in generating integrated solution for the customer over the long term. Marketing is responsible for developing organizational marketing for salespeople. These predictive and analytical tools utilize mobile customer relationship management system to access and analyze data on past customer behavior, cross-selling opportunities. Salespeople also utilize deal analytics tools to access and compare competitive information such as pricing and bundle offers, which can result in more effective proposal and negotiation. Salespeople often find themselves selling ideas for product design and change in manufacturing schedules to meet the needs of customer, when individuals also from design, manufacturing, and sales work as a team. As part of their training, salespeople actually work in production facilities to understand what has to be done to meet product design and delivery requirements that the salespeople might commit to in the field. By product of this cross-training comes about in the form of a one-to-one person relationship between salespeople and production staff. So, dapat ang design or manufacturing na sila teamwork para ang result sa proposal nila sa ilang organization is kanang mag-competitive or mas ma-provide nila kung unsa ang mga needs ng mga customer. Let's proceed to administrative support partnership. Salespeople work with others from administrative support functions such as management function, finance and credit, billings and information system like sales. Each these functional units has certain goals and objectives that translate to policies and produce procedures that govern their own activities and affect operation. Throughout the organization, including sales, customers' needs are served best with salespeople have worked to establish effective relationship within these units, and all parties work together for the mutual good of the organization and customer. So dapat kailangan nila makipag-collaborate sa iba pang mga miyembro ng admin team upang mabigay ng walang pinagtahian na suporta para sa iba pang mga kumpanya. By working together, they will be able to establish special billing terms for several of his larger account. If finance and credit has simple enforced Great Lakes standard terms or term. So sa pamamagitan ng pagtutulungan nila ay nakapagtatag sila ng mga espesyal na termino sa pagsingil para sa sa iba't ibang malaking kumpanya or account. Dahil dito, kung ang panlapi ay kredito, ay pinatupad lamang ang pamantayang termino ng Great Lake. Shipping and Transportation Partnership. Salespeople periodically find themselves facing an urgent customer's need that requires special handling and of an order. Perhaps it is an expedited shipment for an interim order of less than economical size. Whatever the need, it will affect other shipment getting out on time and could even increase the department's operating cost. So, like sa logistic shipping na cargo o sa partnership is example partnership with GNT with LBC. Yung mga trends ngayon na online business is may mga partnership yan sila para mas mapadali yung transaction nila with their customer. Curtis James Theory, manager for General Electric Appliances, found sales to keep the customer from being cut short. He had carried a fill in order to the G District Office. The teamwork enabled Curtis to accomplish in less than a day what normally would have taken 8 to 10 days, and it is common to find the salespeople or sales person actually helping to make it happen by pulling orders, packing boxes, and even helping to lead the truck. Customer service partnerships. Teamwork between sales and customer service can create a synergy that has a broad-based impact that can translate to higher customers' satisfaction. On the one hand, customer service personnel such as call center operation and serve technicians and such they can serve as an early warning system for salespeople and provide valuable information regarding customer complaints. As a salesperson for Southwestern School Supply. So, through strategic partnerships can help small companies to compete in a big way. When companies work together to improve customer service, quality, lahat ay nakikinabang. So, si William ay isang regularly checking sa mga companies' customer service personnel to keep abreast of contact they might have with any of these customer. William act on the information provided by customer service, advice, customer relationship, and increase sales. Salespeople often assist customer service personnel by working directly with customer to address problems before they become complaints and provide instruction and training to assist customers in using the product sold. So si William ay kumilos at magbigay ng mga impormasyon para sa mga customer service at para madagdagan ang mga benta ng mga salespeople. So madalas na tumutulong sa serbisyo sa customer personal sa pamamagitan ng pagtatrabaho ng direkta sa mga customer upang matugunan ang mga problema bago sila magreklamo at magbigay ng mga ng pagtuturo at pagsasanay upang matulungan ang mga customer na sa pamamagitan ng mga produkto na ibininta nila. Building teamwork skills. The effective teams do not form by default, nor can a team be effective in producing synergistic benefits solely because it is called a team. The salesperson that arbitrarily and repeatedly rather, as for special production runs, expectation to customer lines of credit. This quick fix serve the objective of the customer and salesperson, but often work against the objectives of the functional units and the organizations of a wall. So dito mo makikita kung for example, may sa trabaho, dito mo makikita kung may communication kayo, may respect yung mga dapat may respeto kayo sa isa't isa, listening, hindi yung nagsalita pa yung isa, sasalita ka din. Yun ang kailangan sa teamwork. And dapat ma-maintain ang good relationship with workers and managers. And dapat ma-maintain din ang lines of communications with others. And para ma-observe ng coach ang mga employee.
Now, that ends our report, which is all about adding value, self leadership, and teamwork. So, thank you for listening. And if you have any more clarifications, questions, and such, don't forget to approach us. Once again, thank you and God bless.